I just want to bring you up to date on what's been going on at the mission for the last few months. We'll start with the dental clinic. The dental clinic's been doing very well. We've seen and completed the work on over 800 patients now, and we've seen well over 1,500 people in the clinic. And the good news is these people can be called back on a regular basis to get checkups, and we do a lot of teaching of young people on how to care for their teeth. I checked just today, I was checking that we have clinics lined up all the way through March. This summer we have clinics almost every week. So this has really been a very important contribution made by dentists from the South Dakota Dental Association and dentists and hygienists from all over the country who have come to help out. And they've made a great contribution to the Rosebud people here. The next piece I want to talk about is our summer programs, the Body, Mind, and Soul programs. We have 5 of them this summer. They're done in all the parishes, and this is also a very successful program. Depending upon the community, we can get up to 50 kids, or as few as 20, 25. It gives the kids a week-long experience of God in their lives, but also of fun in their lives, and it gives them a chance to relate to one another. This gives us, the adults, the opportunity to get into their homes and visit with their parents and see what their needs are concerning the church. Many of the parents themselves don't know much about the faith but are interested, so we can do follow-up work with that. This month we will be having St. Charles Parish has been designated a pilgrimage site for the Year of Mercy, and so we're preparing this week actually for the event to occur on June 18th. You'll be able to see some of the film that we're going to be taking during the masses and during the various talks, and perhaps even get some interviews with people to see. We're expecting it's going to go very well. There are 3 buses coming from different parts of the diocese. There are a lot of people coming, perhaps for the first time, to see the mission and see the work that we're doing. It'll also give people from around the diocese to experience the reservation, some of them for their first time, and to find out that it's not as fearsome as they sometimes think it is. So we're looking forward to that, hosting that event as well. On June 19th, Deacon Ben Blackbear Jr. will celebrate his 40th anniversary as a deacon. Ben Blackbear was one of the early deacons ordained for this diocese, and in fact, fairly early on in the reintroduction of the deacon program, he was one of the original deacons in the country. What's interesting about him is that he was ordained at the age of 30, which meant that he had to get a dispensation from the Holy See to be ordained before the normal age of 35. When Bishop Dimmerling, the bishop at the time, first wrote to the Congregation of Sacraments and Worship to have been ordained at the earlier age, he was refused by the congregation. Bishop Dimmerling then asked Bishop Bernardine, at the time the president of the Bishops' Conference, that when he went to Rome to represent the matter to Pope Paul VI, because Ben was a Lakota speaker, an expert in the language, obviously a Lakota person who needed Lakota ministers. And Paul VI overturned the Congregation of Sacraments and Worship and gave permission for Ben to be ordained early. Ben has been a most valuable person in this community and in this diocese for the 40 years. He has translated 2 or 3 books of the Gospels. He has done all the translation for the mission on our radio station. He is the teacher of Lakota teachers throughout the state. And every summer he's away for 4 or 5 weeks conducting seminars for those people who teach Lakota language. So as a deacon, he is well respected, both as an elder and as a religious leader here on the reservation and throughout the state, and has wide influence. So congratulations to him. Our other programs are going well. I mean, our recovery programs. We've been having them regularly once a month. The suicide hotline and crisis hotline is doing well too. We average many calls every month, and we have 18 volunteers trained. More people are seeking to be trained to take that hotline. During the time that we've had it, we've cut down on the number of suicides that were completed. And it's an important program because we can get emergency vehicles there to help people at the time of crisis and talk them down on the phone while those vehicles are getting there. So I'm very happy and proud that that program is going well. The museum is open all summer, every day, and we've had a lot of visitors. Marie Kilsenside, who directs the museum, completely changed all of the displays in the museum. It's really very nice, and if you have a chance to come through St. Francis, please do stop in and see the museum. It's a world-class museum of Lakota artifacts and language and pictures. So that's sort of about where we are. We're trying to recruit now for Sapa Un Catholic Academy. We expect to have 30 kids at least next year in the school, most of them in the lower grades, kindergarten, first, and second. And the kids are doing very well. They love the school. And in fact, parents have complained to me that when they go to pick them up, the kids don't want to leave. So we have to sort of drag them out of school. I'll bet you don't see that very often with kids who are going to school today. So keep praying for them. I'm grateful for whatever support you can give to any of our programs, but I want to assure you that your gifts are being used well, and they have a good and lasting effect on the reservation. Thank you very much.